Hey everyone, look who's finally making a video. So the first concert I went to was in Sydney at All Phones, and it was a Soundcheck ticket. So basically with Soundcheck, when you get there on the day, you have to collect your tickets. So yeah, got my ticket, and it also came with a lanyard. Yeah, nice. And we got tour book. Didn't really have much to do with the tour at all. It's just kind of pretty pictures, which is totally okay. The Coles concert on that day, which was running shockingly behind, so we were awkwardly waiting outside for a little bit longer. While we were there, they told us that we had to cloak all this stuff that we supposedly couldn't take in, which was like makeup and deodorant and phone chargers and like basically everything that you could ever potentially have in your bag, because you might throw it at the boys. That was their words, not mine. Like, oh hey, there's One Direction, been lining up, had these tickets for 500 days. Let's just peg them at the boys and get kicked out. Good idea. It was weird. So anyway, cloaked all that stuff, and then as we finally got to go through, they found a bottle of water in my bag. It was factory sealed, hadn't opened it, nothing, it wasn't like spiked or anything, wasn't secretly carrying around vodka. And then they're just like, you can't take that in. And it was like, okay, why? You know, that wasn't in my list of things that had to be cloaked. And then they reckoned that my water bottle was too big. Okay, great. So then got my water taken off of me. Don't know what they thought I was going to do with the water. Don't know if they thought I was going to like throw it at the boys or anything, which really would have only been fair considering later in the night at the concert Harry threw his entire water bottle all over us, so could have got even if I had a water bottle, but no, it got confiscated. There was a couple of girls in the queue that had like this massive wrapped present that they were going to take in for the boys, and then the security threw it in the bin because they could have thrown it at the boys. We finally got let in, and with the Soundcheck part, it was weird because it wasn't your assigned seats. It was, because it's just the first 10 rows in Soundcheck, and it wasn't assigned seating, they were just sitting wherever they wanted. So we got like 3rd row in the end. But I guess the good thing about not having our assigned seats is we'd made friends with all these girls in the queue. So we made friends with them, and we got to hang out with them a bit and got to sit with them and fangirl together. So that was probably the best part about not getting our assigned seats. The backing band came on and everybody kind of started to internally freak out. Just like, oh my god, just fine. And then the boys came out, and we're all kind of just like shocked. Everyone's like sitting there like, oh my god, they're real, what do we do? The lights are on, they can see us, there's only 10 rows of us, help. So we're all just like freaking out, and then gotta act normal, gotta look calm, One Direction can see you, what do you do? But then, yeah, they came out, and Liam was singing Daft Punk for no apparent reason and just dancing around the stage. Introduced themselves like we didn't know who they were and that they needed an introduction. We're just like, what are you doing? Sung Teenage Dirtbag and a really sped up version of More Than This. Then they answered some questions. Oh my god, so there was a girl like way up the back row that got chosen for a question. So I was passing the mic back, you know, as you do. Could have talked to One Direction, had the mic, kept passing it back because it was her turn, being fair, being a decent, quality person. And then the girl behind me grabs it and just starts like talking about stuff. I was like, oh my god, can I have a hug? And she got to go backstage. Could have been me. Could have been me, guys. Could have been me. Whatever, it's okay. Not jealous at all, it's fine. Held the microphone. Girl at the back was gonna get the microphone. But that's fine, you know, the girl behind me just grabbed it and her and 4 of her closest friends got to go backstage. It's fine. Not bitter at all. Not bitter at all. We asked for them to sing the reggae version of Last First Kiss that they do in the movie. I was like, yes, yes, that was my question. Yes, please do it. And they did. And I'm a little bit too in love with that version of the song. So it was like the best part of Soundcheck. I was like, yes, this is what I want. Somebody else also asked for them to sing Same Mistakes because it was her favourite song of theirs. And the boys didn't know the words. And we're all like, this is really awkward. We know the words better than One Direction do to their own song. And then Paul came out and I was like, hey Paul, and he's like, hi. And then, yeah, we're chatting to him and he was really nice. And I think he was a bit concerned over how pumped we were to be talking to him. And then we went into the party bit, which was like, they had like behind the scenes videos playing on all these screens around the room of like the music videos and stuff. And then they had heaps and heaps of food. We got to sit with the girls that we'd befriended. We took some cute photos together, just hung out with them and ate way too many jam donuts because they were awesome. And then we were allowed to leave Soundcheck and head into our seats because my boys' 5 slots were about to start. Second row, centre stage. Oh my god, our seats were amazing. I don't know how I got so lucky to get them, but I somehow managed to completely fluke it when I was like sitting on Ticketek on about 5 different computers, refreshing it like a mad person. And then bam, they added a Sydney show, second row. Then 5 Sauce came out and I had a bit of a proud mama moment. Been a fan of them forever. So when they came out, I was like, oh my god, it's 5 Seconds of Summer, oh my god, freaking out. And then everybody, like the girls sitting next to us were the calmest people I've ever seen at a concert in my life. Like I'm pretty sure the mums in the audience were freaking out more than these girls. Even the dads were probably freaking out more than these girls. They're just like looking around the whole concert, didn't show any excitement, which just made me look even more hyper than I was. Just like dancing around, like screaming the lyrics to 5 Sauce, wearing my 5 Sauce shirt, looking like a complete fangirl. Everybody's just like, who is this freak? That's fine, I regret nothing, I had a good time. And then Paul came out again, and then was going to get a cute selfie with Paul because when I'm in a weird fangirling mood, I will take a photo with anyone and everything. So then tried to get a photo with Paul, and then as I was about to, the lights dimmed and the boys were coming out. And I was like, I've got to go. Priorities. So lights came on, Up All Night started, everybody lost the plot. And they were really interactive with the boys were really interactive with the crowd. They kept like looking down at us and like waving and winking and throwing their water at us and like doing all that kind of stuff. So yeah, they were really interactive with us, which was cool. They were kind of better than I was expecting. It was weird. I was like, yeah, I don't know, I didn't have to, I don't know, I was impressed. I thought they're actually better than I was expecting them to be in concert. Set list was great. They sang like so many of the songs I wanted them to. And then by the end of the night, I literally had no voice at all. because they spent, like, the Coles concert ran late, and then they spent ages in our sound check because they just wouldn't shut up about stuff. Because by the sounds of it, everyone else's sound check was quite short, but ours seemed to go for quite a while. So I think that, like, the boys just wouldn't shut up. They're just going on and on about nothing. And we're like, this is okay, this works for us. Came away from it with way too many videos and no voice. But that was fun. It was an amazing night. I was really happy with how it turned out.